Let me quickly go across to our guests who are joining us this afternoon. We have Aditya Raj Kaul. He's a contributing editor here at CNN News 18. Sriram Cholia is a foreign expert, and Dr. Sanjeev Bagai is chairperson of the Nephron Clinic. Sriram Cholia, let me get you in here. The fact is that, yes, there was a WHO team that investigated the entire COVID origin matter. And they, in their wisdom, and just by the way, this team of WHO scientists, half of them were Chinese. And China had not given complete access. So they came back with the conclusion that, look, in all probabilities, this is a natural virus. This is not a lab leak. That was the WHO stand, although the WHO chief later on told us that even, you know, he has some doubts and maybe there should be a reinvestigation. Do you see China opening its doors to independent experts, scientists, virologists to go and probe the origins of the virus?
They have been put on the mat. What we are seeing is, you know, trickles of evidence coming out. These images of the bats being cultured in their labs itself is a telltale sign. See, thousands of bat species they had collected. For what? What was the purpose of it? The Wuhan Institute of Virology is actually a military institution. And in the Chinese system, there's not much difference between civilian and military scientific establishments. The head of the Wuhan Institute is a major general. And this lady, Chen Wei, was appointed the moment the pandemic came out to oversee the whole process, possibly to erase all traces of culpability of China. So they have been collecting these bats. They believe that they can use it in warfare. There's no question about it. Okay, and so it's not a coincidence that if they're saying it is zoonotic, it happened in the same city. This. How come where they have this bat
Sriram, why don't you explain this?
Bat lady for so long?
You're saying that it is not just a lab leak, that this possibly was a bio weapon that was under construction. That is what you're saying.
Shreya, we can't rule this out now. Initially, everyone thought this was a conspiracy theory, but as more and more investigative pieces of the puzzle are coming together, we can't rule it out now. Even Tedros, the head of the WHO, is a very cautious bureaucrat, always tiptoeing around, doesn't want to upset the Chinese. He himself is saying we can't rule out any theory. So I think the onus is on China. The ball is in their court. They can't just keep on hiding and turning away and hoping that the world will forget and that we will all be fine.
Okay.
In fact, the G7 is also now putting pressure.
Yeah,
there is
saw that yesterday.
Accountability mechanisms, possibly sanctions. Definitely naming and shaming of China is already happening.
It's already happening.
You see the kind of soft power loss that they are facing worldwide. Everywhere people are saying that this country is the source of all our problems. This country has created the biggest crisis in 1 century. And how can they be not held accountable? So you are right that they are getting away in one sense that, you know, their economy is rebounding. Their military aggression continues against all the neighboring countries. They are a threat to pretty much the stability of Indo-Pacific and of the world. But on the other hand, that doesn't mean that, you know, they are going to get away scot-free.
Well, so far they have
public opinion, in terms of their image, they have already suffered a lot.
Let's get in. Let's get in Aditya Raj Kaul
and in their corporate houses.
Sriram, I have exactly 10 seconds, so I'll request you to keep your answer short. But Xi Jinping in that interview to New York Times is saying this is no longer about science. This is about politics, which is why no one is willing to believe me.
Well, she's playing politics, Shreya. The Communist Party of China is playing politics. The PLA is playing politics. It's a matter of survival for their regime to hide the truth. They are playing politics. We are asking for the truth and the scientific truth.
Yeah.
And these, she also said, Xi Jinping said in a New York Times interview, there is total, utter distrust of whatever we say. Well, if you realize that you are being utterly distrusted, come out clean. Why are you increasing the utter distrust of the world about China? Why are you digging yourself deeper into a hole where nobody would want to be friends or to be allies or partners with you anymore?
That's true. I mean, if you have nothing to hide, if you have nothing to fear, just allow independent researchers and virologists and epidemiologists to go inside the Wuhan Institute of Virology, speak to scientists there, speak to Xi Jinping, look at the lab conditions and come to a conclusion of their own if you have nothing to fear. I'm going to leave it there for the moment. Sriram, thank you very much for joining us.